Okay, hello. Hello, everyone. So, my name is Daniel from Croatia, owner of chatbot agency from Croatia, and today we're gonna make some cool stuff with AI, AR, and so on, and some AR applications. So, first of all, this is my agency, my personal web with all necessary URLs. I can send URL later or QR code so you can check it out. I'm posting daily, mostly on Twitter and LinkedIn, but also Instagram and TikTok. All content I make. From last year, May, when these crazy things with AI started, I I start to use AI in my daily work and life. So I think it's really crazy, and right now it's really hard to catch up because you have like tens of new startups projects or something daily. Okay, so we're gonna make some 3D models using AI, of course, and there are several methods. Of course, the latest one, as you know, is this Shape from OpenAI, and they have like this simple tool to create 3D model. It is pretty basic. This is second version, uh, and I already made this Wolverine. It's pretty rough, not such details, but it is okay, and we could use it for this experiment we will have today. I have this image here. I tried a few minutes ago to create a 3D model with this, but it is not so good. So the better version is to have it text to 3D. I will try to make new one. So let's make, for example, Spider-Man. Okay, and depends on the how much people is currently here. It depends how fast we can acquire this model. In the meantime, we can check some other services similar to this. One of my favorite is Luma AI. Luma AI is the, let's say, first in category of nerf. It's new kind of photogrammetry technique, and they start, of course, with this photogrammetry stuff. These are some of my examples, tests, and so on stuff I made using their app. It is really nice, really good. You can achieve that so easy with anything else. This technology will certainly be very useful in the near future, and they have their own engine for 3D model creation. I still didn't get to their waitlist. So here are models that are built by birthday users who already have the access. So you can easily choose any 3D model and download it and use it in your project. Today we'll make this let's say body shape 3D model, and we'll rig it in Mixamo and later use in AR. So we will need model with hands and legs separated from the body. This model particularly is okay. It is good. Hands are not connected to body, as you can see. Legs are separated. We have closed model, and it looks really good. You can easily download it from here in GLTF, OBJ, whatever you want. Let's see if this okay, so Spider-Man is ready. It's not so good. It doesn't look like real Spider-Man, but we have body shape as we asked in T-pose. So we can download this Spider-Man. I will call this Spider-Man so I know what it is. So these models are really small in size. This one is 450 kilobytes, so it's very light. They are in just a second. They are in GLB format. So if you want to rig this particular model, we'll go to Mixamo, and Mixamo doesn't accept GLB, only FBX and OBJ. So we'll need to convert this Spider-Man into, let's say, OBJ, for example, or FBX, whatever. Okay, we are now in Blender. Let's import this GLB. Okay, Spider-Man. So it's here. You see, it's really low poly because it's very small. So I noticed that those models exported from Shape have problem with color and texture. Material isn't showing correctly on them. So you can color it right now. You can create material, or we can create material directly in AR software. Okay, so this is the model. We will download it in, let's say, OBJ. Okay, let's call Spider-Man OBJ. Okay, it is really fast. Okay, it grew in size, so now it's 1.7 megabytes. It was 450 kilobytes before. So Mixamo is a really nice automation tool from Adobe, where you can easily rig your 3D character. Of course, you need to have legs, hands, and body. If you have any other parts, those parts will be fixed. So I think it was turned backwards, so I will rotate it so it look right in front of us. Okay, and now really important stuff when you rigging for AR, for Spark AR, for Instagram or Meta, for Effect House, for TikTok, or for Snapchat, for Lens Studio. As you don't need fingers, you can choose this no fingers version. So you have less bones in your character. And for example, Effect House doesn't accept character which has more than 50 bones. So you can choose this one with less bones. Okay, now we'll rig it. You need to connect these dots for specific body parts on the right position. Right now I'm using this symmetry option, but you can delete it because when you have this model that is similar on both sides, then you can use it. So wrist is this on the same position on the left and on the right. If you disable this, then you need to manually put right or left wrist. Okay, so elbow approximately here, knees here, groin. This is somewhere where this body will where the hips are, when body will rotate, like here, and we just press next. So Mixamo will do the magic for us. In Mixamo you have these animations for characters together with, of course, T-pose. We only need T-pose, so no animation. But if you want to have animation, we can choose. I think it's more than 100 animations predefined, so you can choose whatever you want. Okay, now our character will be rigged, hopefully. Okay, it is done. It was really fast. I think it is okay. So here we have our 3D model, and we can choose any animation. Well, for some reason I don't see. Something's. Let me just refresh this page for a second. Okay, he's back. You have these categories. Let's choose dance and choose, I don't know, this one. Okay, so our character is dancing, of course. So we will take one character with animation and one in static position called T-pose. Okay, you can also customize any animation, of course, with many different features. Okay, so we will take one that have this animation which repeats in infinite loop. For example, this one. Okay, I will just download it in FBX. You have several formats available. Okay, it goes sort of fast. Okay, we have it down. Okay, let me check. Right now it's 1.6 megabytes, so it's still okay. And we will take the pose. Okay, I didn't turn off dance, I just need T-pose. So T-pose is just static character. This is the most wanted for AR. Okay, we can download it. Okay, so we have this T-pose. I will open in 3D viewer in. Okay, it's here, looking good. Everything is at place, and let's check this animated one. Okay, he's also good. Okay, now we can open it into. Let's close Blender first. Let's open Spark AR. So we'll create animated version of this. I will use this Dude stable world object template. It has better snapping on horizontal plane. So let me just grab the animated one. It's called hip hop dancing. Okay, let's call it Spider-Man dance. Okay, we need to be in full screen in Spark AR, because if we aren't, we can't drag this 3D model on the stage. Okay, we can delete this default. Okay, it is really small, so we can scale it right away. For example, 10. We can go even more, 30. Okay, we'll try to adjust so he barely touches the floor. Okay. Okay, and we can check his material. He's in flat right now. Let's pick standard, for example, so we have shadows and everything else, and we can add some color so he's not gray. Maybe we can make it gold, so we will choose physically based material. We have reflections, and I will scale. Just a second, we need environment. Okay, we can choose environment textures from the library. Let's pick this one. Okay, so now we have nice gold reflections of our character. Okay, you can play with this roughness and metallic. but let's say right around here. Okay, so we need to add animation playback controller because we want our golden Spider-Man to dance. We'll call this playback control dance, and we just need to choose in animation clip that Mixamo animation. Okay, and we go to character and choose our dance playback controller, and he start to dance. Okay, we need just the height a little bit. Okay, of course when you're doing something you can adjust it more precisely if you need it, of course, but let's reduce size a little bit. Okay, okay, see, so he is dancing. We can try it right away. I will push this on Instagram, for example, and I will create QR code on my screen so you can test it on your mobile phones. Just a second. You can see here in the asset summary in Spark AR that the size of this object, you can optimize it more, materials, images, and so on. So I'll choose this test link. Okay, and I will open up my browser. I will paste it here. Of course, you need to press URL from your on your mobile phone, not from your computer. And I will generate QR code here. So let me download this, and I will maximize it so you can try it. I will leave it for a few seconds so you can try this Instagram model, but this tutorial will be saved so you can try it later on. Okay, and that's it. This is really simple and effective example of creating AR from AI. And let's go to these other tools I have here. Just a second. Okay, so this is Shapey from OpenAI. We were talking about Luma AI, their 3D models. So I like this 3D model. So I download this already, but you can do it. You have GLTF, USDZ, and OBJ formats. So when you download this 3D model, it looks like this. It's pretty nice. Okay, and the download size is 7.3 megabytes, and that is too much for AR, of course. Only Snapchat Lens Studio will accept this because their file can be up to 8 megabytes, and Spark AR is 4 megabytes, and TikTok Effect House is 5 megabytes. So we need to optimize this 3D model. There is a really nice and free tool called Rapid Compact. I'm using this often. So you just need to upload. I already optimized it, just drag it here. Okay, I will do it again. So this is GLB again. We just download from Luma AI this 3D model. It's 7.3 megabytes. You just upload this model. Okay, and then you go to source models. It's uploading and analyzing right now. It is the same as yesterday, and then you choose where you wanna use this 3D model. So I choose Spark AR, and I choose low texture. So it is measure resolution is 15,000 faces, and texture resolution is 1024. That is the maximum resolution for Spark AR. And then you just press. You need to have this selected. Press just optimize selected models. Okay, and we need to wait a few seconds for optimization. The time of optimization, of course, depends on your model. You can see that I use it often on many different models. Okay, it is ready, and you click on number 3 or optimize models, and here is our model. As if you can remember, it was 7.3 megabytes, and now it's only 929 kilobytes, so it's below 1 megabyte. It's really good. So I just downloaded this GLB, okay, and here it is. It is really good. I can't see the difference between this model and the original one downloaded from Luma AI. So now we will rig it also like model before in Mixamo. Only thing is that we have we already have we also have the GLB right now, and we need OBJ or FBX. So we'll go to Blender again, and we will import GLB. This is the one. Okay, so here's our model. It looks funny like this. Okay, so it's already looking good, and we need to export it. Let's export this model right now into FBX. Okay, export FBX. We'll call it what is this? Gremlin, Goblin. Okay, and we'll choose the pet mode copy to copy texture on the mesh. Okay, and we need to export it. So it's done. It's really fast because it is almost low poly model. Okay, Goblin is here in FBX. It's 933 kilobytes, which is very good for AR. Blender adds some glossiness on this model. As you can see, we can kill it inside of shading, so we can remove this specular or like this. Let's remove this specular and let's export to FBX again. Goblin. Okay, we can overwrite it. Yes. Okay, let's see now. Yeah, it looks good. Let's try to rig it inside of Mixamo. Sometimes rigging it's not so easy, and it depends on many different factors. So sometimes you need to reconvert it a few times, and it's not so easy. And sometimes, like this time, we don't have texture of this goblin, but we will fix that later. So it is we need the front side. Okay, we will rig this model again, but we will use manual because it is not so exact similar. Let's try here, and here. Okay, knees and groin. Okay, we'll choose again no fingers and see what we can get. Okay, it is working. Let's check few other models here. I mean, this is really good because they have this mesh and texture already. I saw this model of Daft Punk member yesterday. It is really good. This gold is really looks like real gold. Only problem is that his hands are connected to body, but you can clean these areas in Blender and close them, so you can have the clear separated model. Okay, we are lucky, so our model is good, looking good, awesome. Okay, Yeah, it's looking good. Let's take another dance animation. We'll put him beside Golden Spider-Man. We did it just a few minutes ago. Let's choose this hip hop dancing. Okay, I like those animation that repeats in loop, so everything looks good. If animation is good, of course it will be bigger when you download it, of course, but okay, let's download this. Okay, let's see. It's 1.6 megabyte. It's okay, not so big. And the texture is back. Really weird, but good for us. Let's go back to Spark AR. I will import this goblin dance. Okay, okay, here it is, and let's drag it on stage. He's bigger by default, but no problem, we can scale it down right next to his friend. Okay, let's make him a little bit smaller than Spider-Man. Okay, and he can go here. Okay, let's see. Here is his texture. His texture is rather big. It's 1.6 megabytes and it's still compressing. So you can choose manual compression, and I think we can choose even JPEG if we want to make it even smaller. Let's choose manual first to see the difference between texture size, because right now the whole AR filter is 2.3 megabytes. It's still okay. The limit is 4 megabytes, but less is the better. Okay, and we can make animation in the meantime. Let's duplicate this and call this goblin dance and choose another mixema. Okay, let me change this to Spider-Man dance. Okay, let's go to goblin dance and find his animation. Okay, okay, so both are dancing, each have their own dance. Okay, let's see what's going on with textures. Okay, we managed to manually resize it to 482 kilobyte. It was 1.6 before, so just let me see. Yeah, it was 500, so it's 100 kilobytes less. The less the better. Okay, here let's say automatic it's better. Okay, so this after this optimization the whole filter size got up. Okay, you can check here if you have any unused assets. You just need to refresh. If we remove them before, then we lose some 3D objects or mesh or material something. Okay, and that's it. We can test this again. We just need to refresh this URL, and SparkAI will generate new URL for testing. I will put it on my screen just a second. I will create QR code again. Sometimes when you turn off, when you close application and turn it on again, this size can go lower. Usually, we can check it out. Okay, copy. Let's go here. Let's create new QR code so you can test these two dancers. Okay, create QR code, download. Okay, you can try it later. Okay, you can pause your video afterwards. Okay, so this is really easy, I think, to create something, some stuff like this. Okay, let's go now. I will save this dancers. Okay, if you want to have it afterwards. Okay, now we can create something in Effect House. There is application for TikTok. Okay, so we need T-pose for that. We have this T-pose we created before with our Spidey, but we can also create one with this goblin. So let's get back to Mixamo and choose uncheck dance, right T-pose, T-pose, download. Here it is. Okay, so this is T-pose goblin. Okay, let me see how big it is. 1.1. Okay, megabytes. It's okay. So let's go to Effect House. I will close Blender. SparkAR is really hard for, I mean, Effect House also for this, and we will choose this template I already built before, where we have some rigged 3D body from before, from the lens I built a few days ago, and we will delete this and import this new one called T-pose goblin right away. Okay, so I don't know if you see this application before. This is stage, assets, visual scripting. We won't need this right now. This is our stage. This stream model I was working on before, and here you can choose predefined recordings. It depends on what you do. If you're doing I don't know, facial I don't know, makeup or something, then you choose this, and so on. We need this full body template. Okay, and now I will try to import our goblin. Okay, there was no error, so I think everything is good. Okay, let me close these older ones. So here it is, T-pose goblin, and we will just drag it to the body avatar drive. It is object for creating this body recognition. So this avatar body drive automatically recognize rigged 3D model character, and it's snap to a body. Of course, we will delete this older one first. Okay, and you can see already it is following this guy dancing. And one important thing is to remove animation from it, because after we remove this, it snapped right correctly on his body. So as you can see, we don't have texture for this character. Those are older one. Let me delete this. So we'll need to go to Blender again and try to extract this from that character. Let me import GLB. Let me import GLB. Okay, and it was this one. Yes, let me check it out. Okay, let's go here, export, let's say GLTF, Dublin GLTF, and let's choose this a bit separate textures. Okay, 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 we managed to export these textures. So texture is 1024 times 1024. We have this base texture, and we have normal for bumps and everything else. Okay, so those textures are not so big, but even so you can optimize them anyways. So let's optimize those textures first. I'm usually using this short pixel uh, app. It's free, but you can have also paid account. And let's drag those textures inside. They were like point 200 and 300 kilobytes. Okay, so as you can see, the normal was optimized 81% and the second one 74%. So we will download first one and the second one. Okay, I will delete the no, I won't. Let's call those normal and base. Okay, so we'll need to import them into effect house. We just need to drag them here. Okay, they're here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, you can optimize those images, textures, sorry, again, and they're not so big, so I will let them be in the real size. Okay, and the other one, okay, it's not so big. Okay, so let's check this goblin material. Let's call it goblin material. Okay, and we need to put our texture on. We just need to check this texture. Choose base because this is the first one. Okay, great, it is working. And we'll choose this normal we made. Okay, okay, so you can set this stuff if you want to make it even more realistic. Let's see if we put this on. Okay, I don't want him to be so reflective, but I want some glossiness on him. Okay, let's see this way. Okay, okay, so as you can see, it is really easy to import and snap, because Effect House is doing this automatically, let's say. And right now the only thing we need to do is publish this filter. As I said, the limit for AR lens is 5 megabytes, and this one is 1.6 megabytes, so it's good for now. You can create, you can call it goblin, for example, and we will need this thumbnail. Let's create thumbnail first. We can use, I don't know, some AI, of course, tool. I like Leonardo AI. It is my favorite. So let's call goblin. You can even drag image into this tool, so it's image to image. I mean image to image with the prompt. But we need image of our goblin. So let's first create screenshot of our goblin. Okay, like this. Okay. Okay. Let's take it like this. Print screen. Like this. Okay. Let's crop this. Okay. Crop. Okay. That's it. We just need one image. It's here. Okay, we'll drag this image here, and we'll goblin icon 3D render. Let's see what we'll get. We'll choose Leonardo have very large set of options. You have predefined dimensions, different formats, aspect ratio, and so on. So it's really nice to work here. Okay, and you can choose how many images you want. You have credits, which a number of credits resets daily. So let's create 4 right away. As for settings, I like to work with this Leonardo signature because I got really good results. But if you choose any of these, those are pre-trained models. We can show them later. Let's see few Spider-Mans I create. Some web UX design for real estate. So it's really really powerful tool. I really recommend Leonardo AI. So let's see. Okay, we have some nice icons. I like this one because it has space around. Okay, let's download this. Okay, so it's downloaded, and let's go back to Effect House. Okay, let's go to project info. We call it Goblin. Okay, we'll choose our new icon. Looking good. Apply. You can choose effect hint. So in this case, it's show full body, so people who are testing your lens know what they need to do, and we just need to save. I will save this lens again. Okay, and we'll go to submission. Okay, upload. Just a second, it opened another window. Let me transfer it here. Okay, so it looks like this. When you press upload, you go to Effect House. You need to be a creator, of course. You have your account and everything else. Submit new effect, yes. So category, let me see, what can we choose? Maybe funny, goblin, green monster. I like to write my name so it's searchable by my first and last name. Okay, and let's go here. You can also create animation, short video using your lens. So when people who are approving from Effect House your lens can easily and better understand what your lens is about. Okay, so I will record a few seconds. You just need to press here, record, stop, choose destination, and that's it. Okay, so this is video I just recorded from Effect House. Okay, and we just need to upload this video. Okay. There are constantly challenges in Effect House, but this lens doesn't go to any challenge, so we will choose none and we will press submit. And that's it. Lens is submitted, and in few, sometimes minutes, sometimes hours, sometimes in few days, your lens will be published. As we are here in Effect House, I will show you this new control panel and analytics they implemented. Is really good. So those are all my lenses I built before. So right now I have 260 million views. So it seems a lot, but I saw people have like 2, 3, or 10 or more billions of views. So in that context, it's not so much, but I think it is. If you have lenses which have more than 10 million views, you automatically go into category of top one effect creators, top 1% of effect creators. So here are my lenses. I will have it like 50, and those are chronologically. So first lens I created last year in April. So it's 1 year I managed to collect these numbers. Okay, the most viewed effect is Hulk with 102 millions, Vespa, and so on. You can check all your lenses, see statistics, modified views, post opens, likes, shares, and so on. It's really rich. Okay, so our Goblin is right now under review, so we'll need to wait some time to this lens be approved, and you can check it later on my profile, of course. Let me go to TikTok. So my name on TikTok is not my real name. I'm using chatbots, sorry. Chatbots is my main profile because my name was used, so I go with with this, so you can hear this. But of course, you need to check it on your mobile phone, and you can try this lens when it get approved. Uh, on TikTok, on Instagram, and all other social channels, my channels, you can see the content I'm creating daily. So as now it is like 40-50 minutes we started. We will end this video right now, but we will make another one, and in that one we will create something with AI panorama 360, and with AR, of course, later. And I will show you Adobe Aero, which I get access 2 days ago. So it's really interesting. You can put the AR solution anywhere in the world. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope it was interesting and you learned something new. And if you have any questions, just send me message on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, you name it. Thank you all, and goodbye.